Good morning, two-stroke turbo fans. Welcome back to the best automotive content on YouTube and other streaming video services. This is my shop dog Stella. It's a nice cool morning this morning. It just finished raining on our Rambler and we're getting ready to go on a long road trip. We're celebrating our 21st wedding anniversary, and this is the car we got married in, so it's fitting that the wife and I take it to the beach and have a couple nights and maybe do a whale watching tour, I think is what we're going to do. But I am bummed the car got rained on. That's just fact of life. Let's do a pre-purchase, or not, sorry, pre-flight check. I got to find the hood release here. Bear with me. I forget where it is. So I can show you right there. There it is. And now I've got to use one of my hands to get the release up, and this is going to take it forever. There we go. I got it with one hand. Oh, that's a heavy hood. Okay. So what are we looking at here? We did a underside inspection yesterday of the undercarriage. Now we're doing a top side. So we've got a 12-volt battery, negative ground. We have an optional oil filter, and you can see I've marked on there when I've changed it. I didn't change the filter, but I did change the oil. I like to run 2050 in this old girl. We have a Preflight electronic ignition system, dual horns, a HVAC system. You can see the heater core is there, and there's your fan and blows into it. We have 196 cubic inches with overhead valves, not inline like the other Nash, and we have a aluminum intake manifold with a 1-barrel, I think it's a Carter, could be wrong on that. Again, the oil pump is external. The fuel pump is external, and it's a funky deal. We have regular manual brakes, and these wires here, you might be wondering what all these little wires are for. That's for the overdrive system. If you floor it, it'll kick down to another gear. Overdrive is currently not working. The dipstick and the oil fill is the same. Check the oil like this, and it looks like we've got plenty in there. That's clean. So that is the vent tube, the oil fill, and the dipstick all in one. Pretty cool. Got our radiator up here. We got a fixed fan. We did upgrade the alternator to one of those little mini frames, which I love. Lots of good energy there. So the remote voltage regulator is not being used. We have vacuum windshield wipers, which we will demonstrate probably later today. That's always a lot of fun. They slow down going up hills. It's a great car. Getting ready to hit the road. We've got our bags packed, and toolbox, spare tire, some extra coolant, and a first aid kit. Ready to hit the beach, and unfortunately we are not taking puppy dog. She's going to be sad. Already sad. It's going to be a sad day without you still. We can't take you where we're going. Sorry, girl. Okay, so the first stop on our Rambler rendezvous is for my wife to drop off a few things at the local church. And what would be greater than having a Rambler parked in a church parking lot? Ah, can you hear the angels singing on high? That's the sound they make, right? Ah, beautiful, beautiful old church. I happen to know it well because this is the church that we got married at 21 years ago, and we're driving the car that we drove away from the church after we got married. Of course, that was out front, in front of the spires. So, when angels sing, the Rambler brings? I don't know. Enough of my goofiness, but this is a great spot and a great way to celebrate our 21st wedding anniversary. Welcome back to the Rambler Rendezvous. We're rambling along, we're at a truck stop. And I wanted to see how much the Rambler weighed. We're at a little weigh station here. And if you see, I've got the Rambler, all 4 white walls on the pad, the weigh pad. And how much do we weigh? 2950. That's nothing. 3,000 pound. This is a lightweight little Rambler. I got my wife to get out of the car, it'd be even less. It's a good looking car. Lightweight Rambler. Okay, it's time to put some gas into the Rambler. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. Oh, I need 2 hands. It's really stuck. What is gas these days? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's so much. Luckily we don't need a lot. She gets good mileage. Here we are at a lunch stop and people are taking pictures of the car. We're in a cute little town. Lots of fun stuff. It's so fun when people think it's a Ford Falcon and they Google it and it's actually a Rambler. Who'd thunk it? Here's a cool little space. A little private dining area with a view. What's the view of? Oh look, there's our Rambler. See it down there? It's behind the tree. Yeah, it's through the trees. Cool. It's a cool little space. We could have lunch here. That's really awesome. Okay, so we have made it to another dazzling height. If you look up right there, that disc is a flying saucer. It's got lights around the edge and it's got bulbous things on the bottom. We are at the top, the very top of the Hotel Oregon, which is a McMinnville's brand in McMinnville, Oregon. And our Rambler is right down there where that car is leaving. That's our Rambler. We're 5 stories up. And the view around here is fantastic. We decided to eat lunch in the with the UFO theme. It's pretty cool. People are starting to move their way in, and the views are fantastic as well as the food. A lot of history on the UFO sightings here. Really, really cool. Maybe we'll see one today. Maybe. We are up here, like it's dizzying. 5 stories up. Pretty cool. So we left the Rambler parked on the street and we had lunch way up there where that rooftop garden is. 5 stories up. Back on the ground. Here we are. Okay, here we are at the beach. It's cool. And we just parked the Rambler as close to the surf as we could, and a man walked up. Hey, birdie, you're not going to sit on my car, are you? A man just walked up and said he was conceived in the back seat of my Rambler. And I was like, well, okay, if you say so. Not this car. Apparently, one his parents owned. We get a lot of stories about the Ramblers. Look at this. Gorgeous. People are even sitting out on the beach. We're going to take a little walk. These hungry seagulls. They're all over the place. Oh my goodness. Somebody must be feeding them. So we just parked the Rambler out in front of the Side Door Cafe, one of our favorite restaurants in Glen Eden Beach, Oregon. And if you notice, my wife is smiling. And if you look down at the chalk, there's Mark and Lisa, 21st wedding anniversary. Look at Shirley and Ron have their 22nd. And Susan and Bobby, they're all here for their anniversary tonight. Yeah. So we have just woken up from our little cabin at the beach, and in Oregon, even in the late summertime, you will find slugs. There goes a banana slug and his little brother. They're all over the place. Wouldn't dare call our Rambler a slug, though. Much more beautiful. This is the last wooden bridge in all of Oregon, from what I've been told. Lisa's scouting birds, and we've got the Rambler here on the wooden bridge. Hopefully it doesn't collapse, and the tide is out because the slough is way down. The beach is out that direction. Really cool little sight. Hey, we're showing you a different view from the inside of the Rambler. We're off-road. You ready to do some whale watching today? Yeah. We're gonna go across this old wooden one-lane bridge, supposedly the last one in the whole county. All the other bridges have been upgraded. Hopefully we don't pop our tires on a nail. Look at that. No problem. It does make some creaking noises. I think we're good. Back to rambling. Stopped in Depot Bay, which is the smallest harbor in the world, and this boat is going to shoot the chute. He's only got 50 feet of passage. The water is calm, and the temperature is probably 65. It's really nice. Sun's coming out. Not a problem. Probably coming back with a whole load of fish. Probably halibut and salmon, my guess. Perfectly executed. He's going to go underneath this bridge. Nice. Depot Bay, Oregon, and we're getting ready to go whale watching. We got the Rambler parked. Hopefully nobody sideswipes it while we're gone. Let's get going. There's a little seal. Sea lion. Headed out to the ocean. Are you excited? Okay, here we go. No turning back now. Here we go. Windy and cold. We're hoping to see some whales.
Shot.
Oh, there he is.
Oh. Here it comes. 1, 2, 3, and tail, tail, tail.
Oh, good tail.
All right, thanks a lot, guys. That's $5. See, their mouth is almost as large as mine and 53 teeth.
Look at that.
They haul out on the rocks and buoys here to rest and warm themselves.
You like them?
And in the wintertime, when the water temperature is actually warmer than the air, they'll stay in the water and create what we call rafts. Large groups of sea lions holding each other's flippers. The safety is in numbers. Those strong front flippers allow the sea lion not only to be quite nimble in the bridge built in 1927, one of 11 designed
really cool
by Mr. McCulloch along the original Highway 101.
Two separate bridges.
The outer bridge and expansion, late 40s. Harbor seal here on our left. With any luck, if we have that big earthquake they keep calling for, one of these bridges will stay up. Probably be the older one.
Yeah.
Whale
Trip to the coast wouldn't be complete in the Rambler if we didn't stop at Barnacle Bill's Smoked Salmon. It's the most unassuming place, but they got the best salmon. And the smoked salmon matches.
It's no longer copper.
It's not copper.
People, it's smoked salmon.
Smoked salmon.
See, look, and even the vein.
Try to lick the card to see if it tastes like smoked salmon. Here. Hello. Oh, and there's a little baby. Look at the little baby. And the baby deer, all next to Rambler deer. We had to stop. Find ourselves in another cute little beach town with our Rambler. We've been rambling so much my behind is sore. Lots of people getting ready to check out the sunset. Sunset should be in about an hour, and hopefully it's good. Okay, we've been driving for a long time at night in the Rambler, and we are on our second tank of fuel, I think. What are gas prices? Oh, so expensive. Oh well, it's worth it. It feels good to stretch I have been driving a long time, and through the rain that we encountered in the Coast Range, and the car's headlights are not as bright as oncoming LED lights nowadays, and the vacuum wipers not wiping fast going over the hill, and the people's reflections of their lights coming through the rear windows, I'm actually glad I'm taking a break. I'm gonna put some fuel in this thing and we're gonna head home. We've got like another half hour. Oh, my butt is sore. Let's hit the road, Jack. Oh my gosh, it's late. Morning, two-stroke turbo fans. Welcome back to the channel. It is the day after our Rambler rendezvous weekend, I should say. We celebrated our 21st wedding anniversary, and Stella did not go with us, although she missed us greatly and we missed her. She had to stay home with the kids. She couldn't go whale watching with us on the boat. We drove the Rambler 400 miles, or maybe more. It gets about 22 miles per gallon or so average on the highway, a little less in town, on bias plies with the incandescent headlights and the vacuum wipers in the rain, coming home last night on curvy mountain roads with no other lights, no street lights, but other cars with their bright headlights. This is the first time I've experienced this, and it's quite scary. At night in a deep dark forest with oncoming LED lights, you know, like a lot of Dodge trucks that are high up, and then people behind you with their LED lights. All I could see out the windshield was basically the shadow of my head where the lights weren't shining, and the wipers, yeah, they don't work the greatest. The car did fine, but it's a whole different era now. It did fine. So let's see, the car had originally 24,000 miles on it when I bought the car. We turned over 41. So yeah, we put about 400 miles on it. It had, I think, 40,400 miles, or 450 when we left. Quite the drive. And you can't see the heater controls at night. These don't light up. The weather eye is what it's called. There's no illumination here, so I had to feel for the heat. The temperature is, you pull it out and push it in. I was trying to find a good compromise between defrosting the windshield and keeping us warm, and the wipers, the knob kept popping off because they're vacuum, and of course I didn't use the headlights, but I alternated between the vent and the heat because I couldn't quite get it's not very precise, but it worked. It was fine. It was fantastic, actually. It's a great old car. There's a little rattle in the glove box. It does this. I gotta fix that. And there's a vibration in the tires. I can't figure it out. Well, it's only when I turn slightly on a highway. I go on 55. If I turn slightly left or right, I get a pretty good vibration in the steering wheel. If I go straight, it's fine. So the tires are balanced, but there's something up with the suspension. I've got to check that out. It cruises at 60 just fine, even though the overdrive is not working. So I got to fix the overdrive. I got to fix the vibration. I got to fix the glove box, a few things. But overall, it was a fantastic drive, ride, weekend, and I'm glad you got to come along with me. Love this thing. Love, love, love. Did have a little issue with gas coming out the fill too when I turned hard left. That's not sealed properly, but a couple little things. But nonetheless, she's a great old car. She's home. We're safe, and that's what matters. We're on to the next year. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming along for the drive.